Hello and welcome to SDSC Specialist Cars. This is our video review of my 1986 Chevrolet Corvette 5.7 convertible. She's the C4 model and just imported her a few months ago. Been really well looked after. This has been somebody's baby, this car. I know, perhaps not as pretty as a C3, very 80s, a little bit square, but do you know what? This car is cool. And not only that, you can get in it and you can just drive it anywhere because it's got fuel injection. So you just turn the key and head off to wherever you're going. The ride is, she's actually quite possibly the most comfortable car I've ever driven. Certainly on par with my dad's Rolls, which is a bit worrying. Just really comfortable. It's not what I expected at all. She goes like stink. It's plenty of horsepower. Admittedly, she's not up there with some of the more modern cars, but is really usable. Really usable. Anyway, we're going to have a look around the car, have a look at the general condition. Starting on the front wing here, all really lovely. As you can see, no marks or anything on there. Fiberglass body obviously on these. Tuned port injection. The front wheel, absolutely perfect. Like I said, this car's been somebody's baby. 4 brand new tyres on her as well. A little tiny scratch on the paint there. Actually, that should polish. But like you can see, there's a lovely shine on the paint. She really is. I've just driven about 50 miles in her today. Lovely sunny day. Roof down. Everybody looks. She's returned 21 to the gallon, I think, today. Which, let's not face it, that's not bad. But this is, I'm a bit of an 80s, well, I am an 80s child. I was born in the early 70s, so the 80s are my thing. And this, would have been the poster on the bedroom wall. I had the Testarossa, which weirdly, big difference in value now compared to this. But the bodywork and everything's lovely. Great big exhaust pipes out the back. She's not been messed with. She's not had paintwork. She is original. Rear wheel there. It's when you see under the bonnet you see how good this car really is. Going down the passenger side. And look at the shine on the paintwork. Look at that. 1986. The headlights are the mutts because they rotate over this, so they flip over like this. So there they are. They're awesomely cool. I'm going to use her while she's for sale, just so you know. Not that it makes any difference. It's better to use these cars. Inside, we've got the full red leather interior because she's red. Again, the seats and everything are lovely. The electric seat switch wants replacing. It's a little bit intermittent. They're cheap enough to buy. Even the cruise control works on the car, which is pretty unheard of. I've got to show you the dashboard because the dashboard is just awesome. Look at that. Knight Rider. The rev counter isn't working, but everything else works. Look, we're back down to 19.8 miles per gallon on there. And you can toggle on switches over here between various things. She is a limited edition one, so she's the official pace car, May 25th 1986 for the Indianapolis 500. So Corvette L98, 235 horsepower, 350 cubic inch, as you can see there, 330 feet of torque, and 9.5 to 1 compression ratio, because we needed to know that. But like I say, everything on this car is lovely. Radio all works really well. It's just a really nice place to be. There was a guy in Peterborough today with a Lamborghini Gallardo in bright yellow, and I was just getting as many looks in this as he was in his Lamborghini. And this is a cheap old Corvette. And she has a tan convertible top, which I'm going to show you shortly. Right, I'm going to pause the video there and then we'll open the bonnet and have a look. So here we are under the engine. The clamshell's now lifted up. You need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger to lift this thing up. It sways so much, it's ridiculous. But the reason I say this car is so good, look at the detail. The nuts, the bolts, the suspension arms, everything is spot on. Now, I've looked at a lot of C4s. I had one really lovely C4 a few years ago, which I only owned for 24 hours because I didn't think anybody would come and buy it. And I advertised it for sale, and it went the next morning. And Keith, who I sold the car to, has still got it. And that must be 11, 12 years ago now. And I keep trying to buy it back off him. But like I say, everything on this car is just lovely. She's come from, I think it was Wisconsin I got her from, but she's from Texas, because I found some paperwork in the car, some receipts. So that's why she's in the condition that she is, because it's a dry state. All the parts readily available off the shelf, so you can get hold of everything really easy for these. I'll show you the passenger side while we're around this side. So passenger seat, absolutely spot on as well. Look. All the carpets and everything are lovely. Now, you don't get a boot on the car, you get a storage cubby hole here, which lifts up under the tonneau cover. Passenger door card here. And then we'll go around and open the tonneau cover, and then we'll put the roof up. So we press this little button here, that releases the cover. Here's the hood. And there we are, that's as simple as that. That goes up like that. That goes down. And that's what she looks like. There's the roof. Just wants clipping in place. But I think she looks good with the roof as well. And there we have it. That's our video review of my 1986 Chevrolet Corvette C4 convertible. Should you have any more questions, please give me a call. My name is Stuart, and our website is www.sdsc.co.uk. Many thanks for watching.